Welcome to the Tennis Warehouse Racket Review. This is the ProKennex Black Ace 105. ProKennex adds another model to the Black Ace family, this time in a more forgiving, oversized head and in an extended 27.25-inch length. The Black Ace 105 is an ultra-comfortable option for intermediate to advanced level players, featuring ProKennex's tried and true kinetic technology for shock absorption and plow-through, as well as the Kinetic Comfort Handle System to reduce harsh vibrations at impact for a clean feel. The Black Ace 105 really has some unique specs, so I wasn't quite sure how it would match up with my type of game. And when I first started this playtest, I put this racket through the paces. I played singles, I played doubles, I did a lot of practice sessions, and I ultimately found the most success when I played doubles. Now, two words for me to describe this racket are power and comfort. Now, I could really feel that kinetic technology from the baseline and all my serves. I thought the racket offered really easy power. A lot of actually plow through and stability surprised me. One thing I did notice was that I swing maybe a little too fast for this racket. I could really feel that kinetic technology moving in the frame, and sometimes that would cause the ball to launch. As far as comfort, I found this racket to be very, very arm friendly. It offered a very dampened response on the string bed and a very consistent response as well. Personally, I like to feel a little bit more where the ball is landing on the string bed, but I thought it did a really good job of being arm friendly. My favorite shot to hit with this racket was the return. For whatever reason, I really clicked with it. I thought it offered a great balance of maneuverability and stability, and I could be really aggressive with my shots. One small downside for me was I was lacking a little bit of spin potential. This is important when I hit my kind of shorter angled balls to pull my opponents off the court, and I wasn't quite mastering those as well as I would like. Overall, this racket offers a really unique, high-performing playability in a comfortable package.
I typically don't use extended length rackets, but I must admit that they definitely have their benefits. With this one, I felt like I was able to get easier access to power, more depth, and I was definitely appreciating it most when I was only having time to either block a shot back or when I wasn't swinging close to 100%. But when I was actually trying to put a ball away and really trying to swing out, I felt like the easy access to power was maybe a little bit too easy as I was hitting the ball long more often than I was used to. I also felt like the higher swing weight was really great for stability with this racket from all areas of the court. But the negative to that is that I felt that I wasn't able to whip my forehand as much, and so I wasn't getting as much topspin on my shots. And also felt like when I was going up against bigger hitters, I was late more often than not with one, just because of the higher swing weight. I also appreciated the tried and true kinetic system. It made this racket feel comfortable, but not too muted at the same time. All in all, if you're looking for an arm-friendly racket that's gonna give you more power and depth in a more forgiving 105 square inch head size, this is definitely one to check out.
Very excited today to talk about this new offering from ProKennex and the Black Ace family of frames. It is the new 105 300-gram frame, so you're getting a decent amount of mass-based power, and you're sourcing up a little more power due to a 1/4 inch extra length, as well as a 105 head size and an open pattern. So this is definitely a lively frame. We've got a middle-of-the-road 23.5-inch beam, so it's definitely got a little absorbency and control that way. But I agree with what Jay mentioned, that it is a very powerful stick. Depth, spin, everything is pretty easy to access. In fact, it's easy to sail it past the baseline. I think it was complemented greatly with a monofilament. Overall, just a great play test. I think my favorite shot overall was probably the serve. And I'll say a couple more things about this frame before I wrap it up. In terms of the aesthetics, I think it is one of the best looking frames. It's a matte blue and black finish, just really attractive and kind of low key. And then the other thing, I have a lot of friends in my age group that like to doctor up frames with a 105. So this one's definitely gonna be ripe for aftermarket modification. Overall, just a fantastic play test.
We strung up the Black Ace 105 with a couple different string setups, Turna Grit and Vocal Cyclone at around 53 pounds. For more information on this racket or any others, please check us out at Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Warehouse Europe, or Tennis Only.